Social learning for dog training. Do as I do. Do as I do is a training method that relies on a dog's ability to engage in social learning. And social learning is said to have occurred when an individual gains new knowledge or behaviours by observing the activity of another. Until relatively recently, such learning was thought to be unique to humans, but academic studies have now recognised that it does occur in certain animal populations. So, for example, some great apes use a stone to crack the shells of certain nuts, and the juveniles learn that skill by watching the adult perform the task and then going away and practicing it until they too have perfected the skill, and so it gets passed on down the generations. The practice of allowing a novice dog to watch and work with an experienced dog has been used in the training of certain working dogs, for example in scent dog training and in sheepdog training. But what hadn't been recognised or studied until very recently is the ability of a dog to learn a behaviour by watching a human carry out an action. A lead researcher in this area is Claudia Vergazza, whose work has led her to develop a new approach to dog training. The first part of the training involves teaching the dog the meaning of the command, do it, that is, copy what I do. To do this, the dog does actually need a reasonable background in traditional training methods, as they have to have a repertoire of about 6 actions they can perform on a voice command only. And that's a very important element of this training. These tasks must be performed only on a voice command with no hand signalling, no other type of signalling, purely a voice command. In this first video, you'll see Walter perfecting his knowledge of the command do it. I first ask him to watch me, and then I ask him to do it, to copy what I do. Watch me. Walter, do it. Good boy. Wait, watch me. Walter, do it. Near enough. Good boy. Sit. Watch me. Walter, do it. Good boy. Good boy. Watch me. Walter, do it. Good boy. Come here, Dad. Once the dog understands do it, any action the trainer can demonstrate, provided that it is something the dog will be physically capable of doing, becomes something that can be learnt. This method can be a quick and very effective way to teach a dog complex tricks. It's also a kind, gentle way to train your dog, and a fun way which harnesses your dog's natural ability. I had an opportunity to attend a seminar where social learning as a method of dog training was explained and demonstrated. I found it fascinating and exciting, and I couldn't wait to see if I could use it to work with my dogs. I started by trying it out with my most experienced dog, Donald. We started with the basics, and to my delight and surprise, Donald was quick to learn the meaning of do it. Once we achieved that, I decided to teach him a new activity using this method. For some weeks, I had been trying to teach Donald a rather difficult trick which formed part of his next pet dog training test. We had had no success, I have to say, but when I tried using Do It, Donald was doing the trick within a very short space of time. It was amazing, it was fun, and what a lovely sense of that bond we shared. Once learnt, the do it command is replaced with a normal command word, in Donald's case, hoops. The following short video shows what he learnt to do. Donald is considerably older now than when he learnt to do this trick, so though always noted for living his life at a rather steady pace, at 13 and a half things move just a little bit slower, he's a little bit stiffer, but he still absolutely loves doing his tricks. Donald, hoops. Go hoops. Good boy, come on there. Good boy. There you go, good boy. What a clever boy. Later, I was lucky enough to have an opportunity to attend a 2-day event held by Claudia Fagazza. If you are interested, I can thoroughly recommend you attend one if you have the chance. In the meantime, if you do want to try this method of training, I recommend you get a copy of Claudia's book. It's very important to use the right approach to have success with this training method, and the book, together with the DVD, explain everything and give you a lot more background reading and information. Well, thanks for listening. I hope you found this interesting, and I really hope some of you will try using this method when you're training your own Skye Terriers. But remember, any training needs to be fun for your dog and it needs to be fun for you. So why not have a go? And it would be great to hear what you're up to.